Melt out, dust out, fry out. And don't die oh. But all the wicked man them die oh. Now people, this is Support Authority building. This is my first camera actually doing it this level. And we're going to talk about the time of eternal life. And people who do not up on that, don't call me cuckoo. And people who understand eternal life, they are going to be like, okay. Now, this person here, this is a new way of the law, or a new way of the system, a new way of the world to come. Understand? So million, trillion, billion years, this is what they're going to do, because they're doing it now. I just said, this person, which is me, I can use a technology and become like 9 years old if I want. Understand? This power exists within the earth. America holds those technology, China, Japan, Europe, they all have these technology. You understand? And move on to another one. If I want to become a white person, I can become a white person. But you would have never know it's me because my complexion would change and my eyes would change. But it was still with me within. What could make that happen is technology. That means the First Nations was Black Nation, and Black Nation transformed themselves into White Nation, Indian Nation, and all other nations. What they did is change the DNA code. Understand? That is a part of what they do. We still came from a land of life, but human using technology to duplicate themselves. And I told you before, I saw Jamaican artists. Understand? I don't want to call no name, and they are young. Understand? Some of them singing in the front line on the market. Some of them die and gone, and I still see them. Understand? All that happened through the power of technology. Through the power of technology, they can little down themselves and they can change themselves. If a white man want to grow up on the island, he just become a young and grow up down on the island and he become a Jamaican. I mean, he's black, but underneath he's still a white. Understand that? These are some of the way that these guys in themselves. So this is why a lot of people who found out about this behavior, what they're doing is working with people who they grew up with. But what they don't realize is a time that know that time and they just prepare for it and just grow up among you. Understand? This is why sometimes, man, you have to check the birth paper, man. When you're dealing with girls, man, you look for some baby picture, man, to make sure she actually birthed from their mother. But I was told they can also become a little like baby. Oh, yeah, like a mother birthed them, and it's not like that. Understand? So this is what caused a lot of people to branch off and start doing things. But what made me wake up was I see a lot of gay people in America, right? So I was chilling riding the train, and I start to see a lot of the gay people them that I see girl out have a body that's not girl out. Because you know America could duplicate you me. I could be a million me if I want. But you just got to have the connection to do it. I think these things gonna be a part of the new world to come, the new America, the new system in the land, million, trillion, billion years to come. Because they have persons sitting up on the sun right now, and that is the silent earth that guarding the sun. So these type of things gonna come because the human population is down. Understand? So they have to figure out a way to make it become in front. But what I wish they do is pass law to stop casting magic's fog spell on the people. Understand? And let the people decide that on their own. Understand? I wish they do that. And if you become a girl, man, I hope you go back and make you become masculine. You understand? And you could pay for your body. Because I could see a place coming where if I want to have two of me, I just walk and pay up myself and just duplicate myself. If I want to have 4 baby mama, I just duplicate my baby mama. If I want to have 5 wife, I just use the same wife and make her all races. I could see these things coming in time to come. You understand? So these things is happening throughout the world, but it being kept secrets. What I'm leaking right here is something secret, but they're trying to follow the earth. So I just leak these secrets. These secrets come from the militarism in the land. The troops that control power duplicate bodies, fat, slim, tall. You understand that? I saw them. I saw a lot of reggae artists up here. Saw a lot of hip hop artists that gone down here. And they laugh. I see the younger them, I see the older them. Understand? And they have a side of the system that against that. And they attack it. Understand? Because they're destructive. They don't see nothing like growth. They only focus on disrupting things. But these things are growth of the human population. And you don't have to really sit there and write like this before technology will write for you. You understand? You don't really have to think of an idea. Technology will think of an idea for you. You understand? All these things is a new way of the world. But the way we teach is where everything is collapsing. You understand? Because you are believing in what they teach you in school. You're not thinking of what they don't teach you in school and what is going on. You understand? They want to fall, son, because the way I teach people. Simple like that, they will kill the people in for it. You understand? And then it revive them and kill them. Now let's talk on that. Mankind have the power, which this same country here have the power to, if you get shot down, boom, he could go back and pick you up and bring you back in. Understand? That's the time of eternal life. They also have a power where I was surprised. Real surprised when I start to analyze it in and out. And I said, wow, look what you could do. Understand what people don't see is the power of when you die, you don't have to go back and pick you up from the past. You could revive you. You see the that thing that they when you're in the ambulance, when somebody gets passed out, the ambulance come with a two piece of thing and shot them and to bring back the shock in the body. They have device like like a device like this, and they put it on you and revive you. And you go right back. You understand? They don't want that. This is why they want to follow the earth. Because I was told they want to bring it in society. But one side of the government do not want that in society. They want to keep on creating disease and sick the people. Understand? And kill out the people. So if the people have a sprained ankle, right? It could go to the doctor and revive it. Understand? And the next thing that I'm going to leak into this video, I see it coming for a million trillion years to come. If you're old, you don't have to put on makeup to hide it. They have technology to make you young again. They call it the reviving technology. Hospital going to have this technology. Hospital. I could see the human population, especially the white one, them, who get old and wrinkled, and the black ones, them, and they don't more want to look old and wrinkled. They just go to the library, research it up, or just go to the hospital and pay for it and revive themselves, looking fresh and young again. This is why I did this camera of eternal timeline, because it's happening already. I have seen an old woman, real old, real old, because I remember I have videos searching for never old again, and I explained to you about the tree, that all the other trees them leaf dried off, but there's one tree that through the winter time it stay green. Understand? So what happened with that now? I realized that it was discovered already. Some of them told me they didn't get that idea from my camera. Understand? So a person could look old and a person could look young again. I think the Americans them negotiating to bring that in the public. They want to be the first one to do that. I think they should do that. I think they should let the people pay for it. And I think they're going to bring in, when you die, you can return, you could pay for it. All these things I'm telling you, you've been told unto I do not know if they're going to come now or it's going to come the next 100 years or the next 200 years. But what I'm saying to you, these words will be a part of society. One day, you do not have to die. One day, if you get shot, you get revived on the spot. One day, if you get old, you can revive and look young again. And this is the time for it. This is the time for you to know about landfall. This is the time to know that the church is corrupt. This is the time you have to know that they kill people and do human body. This is the time that you know that we're living in a time that happened already. This is the time that you have to realize it's known by people that live in more than a million years. This is the time you have to understand that they listen to your mind. This is the time you have to understand that black men, you was the first nation and you transform into white nation. This is the time to know that slave ship is controlled by all nations. This is the time you have to realize all systems still do slavery. This is the time you have to realize my nation do not realize it, but nothing didn't change. They're still going back into the time and whipping them. Understand? This is the time. You got to realize that it's still about holding the power of the dollar. And if this is the time you got to wake up from the mindset you got. And this is the time, if you're rolling with more than 10 or 20 people, or 5 or 6, you got to do something together. This is the time you start to build from school. This is not the time where you smoke weed and chilling and running around like idiots. This is the time you make preparation for your family. Understand, this is the time you start the mind game and the play around because technology is growing and we're going to get more powerful, more stronger, more rougher, more tougher. This is the time you put away racism because anything you do racism, you put it everywhere. It takes everywhere. This is the time you got to change your mindset. You understand? This is the time man have to realize what road you're choosing. You're choosing the cheetah road or you're choosing polygamy road. You understand? This is the time you could do that. This is the time when I say, well, I don't want to hurt you, woman. And I don't want you to cry and get no hard feeling like you cast no spell on me and nothing like that. All you got to do is, you want to join polygamy or you do not want to join polygamy. This is the time when man could choose to be a king. Understand? If you want to have 5 or 8 wives, this is the time you got to do it. And this is the time man can say, well, my one woman, I could have 5 of that same woman. Understand? This is the time one man can turn million men. Understand? This is the time for that. Understand? And those who people looking at me like I'm crazy, you need to wake up. You understand? This is the time you check out Dale Figure Entertainment. You understand? This is the time you got to know all of my saga, they all steal it and get famous and rich from it and tell me nothing. This is the time for that. Understand? This is the time the military man of the general come and speak to me and tell me to talk. This is the time. They said they are the first. Work it up. They said they are the first who want to bring out certain things that I'm saying into this camera. Understand? You understand? All right now. So remember, this is the time the people that follow about WAP zone, people that go look ahead and WAP for us and present. This is the time you could go a million years and come back to the present. Understand? So remember, check out my music and understand? Don't forget to tell me. This is the mental doso fry out and die out. Peace.